go ghost. Nobody's gotta know what you're up to. This is you against you. If you really want to make some noise, don't tell people what you're doing, and let the results speak for themselves.
Fat and I can't get a girlfriend because I'm depressed. I'm like, no, pancake lover. You're depressed because you're fat and you can't get a girlfriend. Do you understand? You wake up, you go to the fridge, there's no milk. I can't even have Cheerios. That's it, I'm depressed. If I was you, I'd be depressed. $22 million in 3 fucking hours! You believe it? Losers are going to be upset when winners talk. If you wake up every day and you look in the mirror and say, you know what, I've looked around, I'm the man. Who out there can do more than what I can do or lives better than what I do? Well, if you really believe that in yourself, then what's going to happen is you're going to feel motivated to prove it. But if you're going to wake up every day and work your ass off and make money and buy cars and train and be in fantastic physical shape and do all these things to prove your ego, then you're going to have a very fantastic life. People without ego are the lazy people. Oh, I'm fat, but I don't care. I don't have a nice car, I don't care. I love myself way too much to be broke.
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal. I want to make the difference. So everything I do, I want to make the difference. Because when I make the difference, I'm the best. And that is not arrogance, that is confidence.
Wealth by definition is not money. Don't get me mistaken. Wealth by definition is abundance. If you're only rich with money, but your family hates you, and you have no friends, and you are lying in a bed dying, or you wake up with stress and with anxiety, are you truly wealthy? So health, relationships, finances are integral. And if you're missing one of them, there will be something missing in your life. So you cannot neglect one, because if you neglect one, it'll have damaging effects to all the other areas of your life.
You're never going to work it out by yourself. You need people around you. You need people who know more than you do. You need people to work beside to motivate you. You need so many things, and you're not going to be able to do any of it if you stay at home being a loser on your own. I don't do anything by myself. Every single thing I do and all the money I make is done with other people on my team. And you, Mr. Nobody, with no friends, thinks you're going to pull off better than us and be destroyed for the rest of humankind.
I was not born a world champion kickboxer. I was not born this intelligent. I was not born this rich. I was not born this strong. I was not born this confident. I was not born this interesting. I was not born this charismatic and humble and gorgeous and tall and strong and sexy. I was not born none of these things. I became these things myself. As a man, you can be anything you decide you want to be. That's the beauty of being a male. You can build your character completely from the ground up. Be in a dream, doing whatever. And I'll lift up a cat and go, that has no weight. This is a dream. So I'll just float through this wall quickly. Where's Tristan? The key to lucid dreaming is this. You have to try and remember your last thought before you fall asleep. When I started learning how to do that, about 70% of the times I would dream, it would be lucid. If I ever have a genuine real issue, I can literally say, I'll think about that later when I'm sleeping.
I'm going to say something very logical to you people at home. And if you're stupid, you're not going to understand it. But if you're smart, it's not that difficult a concept. There is no such thing as a successful person without a failure. Without the failures, there's no success. You need both. For there to be winners, there has to be losers.
Unhappy days are coming, gentlemen. They're going to come. And if those days are not today, you should be extremely fucking grateful. This is the reality. A sigh of relief is a relief you need to feel. Every day you wake up and you see around you and your family's still alive, you need to be happy. Use that as a base for happiness. How can you email me and say, I'm depressed, I'm sad, when you're upset over some minor bullshit? You're going to have bigger problems in the future, friend. So you better get the fuck over that. Put a smile on your face. Because sooner or later, you're going to be devastated. And if that day is not today, be happy.
This is where you gotta push past your limits. If you don't, then your path ends here.
Let them laugh at you. Who cares? They have no idea what is coming. One day, everyone that went to school with you will flex about it. It's time to build in silence and become unbeatable.
People who hate me sit there and go, well, if he's right, I fucked up. I could have been anyone I wanted to be. And I fucked up. He can't be right. He has to be wrong. This is not my fault. I had an unlucky upbringing. My girl left me. It's someone else's fault. If I take responsibility, then I'm a fuck up.
My coach used to say something to me. He used to say, we're going to build you a new body. And to build a new body, your old one has to die. And then he would destroy me in training. And he was right. You do have to kill the weak version of yourself to become the best version of yourself. If you want to be the best version of yourself, go and do it. You don't owe it to anyone but your ancestors.
You are not unlucky. You are a lazy fucking loser. You are not unlucky. You are breathing. You're lucky. The unlucky ones are gone. You're alive and you are a lazy loser. If you're sitting there saying, oh, but I tried my best and I still didn't get it, you're lying. You didn't try your best.
My advice is that one day you're going to look back on all the things you're currently going through and you're going to be glad they happened.